Ireland against Argentina to decide Pool A. Mark Roach for Ireland will get us rolling in this one. Boy, we've seen some quality rugby today, and Rodrigo Isco's going to time that jump to perfection. It lands for Gonzalez, who just uses his strength to swat away one, then two, and eventually is caught, and Manetta plays halfback. Here's Satsuk, and gee, he's in some form as well. Stepping, and then tipped up. Gonzalez working in the middle, player of the final of their win in Vancouver last week. Just building here. Argentina now, Escro almost around the corner. That's a great tackle by McNulty. And then the support coming in as well. Good defence from Ireland. They set away quickly for Roach. He's got Ed Kelly with him, but goes into the tackle instead, and Kelly clears away for Cribben in the middle. And now working across fielders at McDonald. And now Gavin Mullen. Working from the sun into the shade. Connor O'Sullivan spits the ball back as he is rocked in a big tackle. And going to have a look at this, and in fact there's a yellow card for Argentina.
I think he had something to do here with a tackle, the one-on-one. Touching the ball.
Matthias Otsatsu again knocking that down in the tackle. So he'll shake his head. Apparently Blondes don't have as much fun, he's finding out right now.
Who will have fun is Ireland. They're just outside of their 22. They've shown plenty of promise in attack, and now an opportunity to strike from their line out.
Look at that, number one and number two, but such has been the quality of Argentina's play. They are well clear of the field, 24 points ahead of second-placed Ireland at the moment. On this score sheet at least, it's 0 playing 0. The hands from McNulty are fabulous, as is the ball across the face to McDonald. Argentina playing with 6. It spills out on their side though, and it was scooped away quickly by Santiago Mare, and here they go, Alvarez looking for the ball back in field, holds on to it. The offload superb, the hands excellent. Gonzalez had Escro with him. Instead they open up. This is Argentina at its best. They only need 6 as Marcus Manetta finishes it off.
Who else but Marcus Manetta to add some points to the board for Argentina? Feel as though the ball touched every single player's hands before it reached Marcus. But just look at the support that is surrounding the ball. Options both left and right. Players not knowing where to go, but running alternate lines to give whoever had the ball in hand an opportunity to spread it. Money Marcus Manetta gets it done again.
The team tries, and the support play they offer up to each other is something. It's converted by Joaquin Palladini, and there he is, Marcus Manetta. And that's with Osatsuk in the bin, 6. And they are at the top of the group. Winner of this one will finish top of the pool. Santiago Mare strokes this restart, a perfect for Alvarez, but it lands nicely for Ed Kelly. McDonald, O'Sullivan. An awkward ball, but good control from Mullen, and that's a nice pass for Roach as well, who chopped back in field. McNulty, the workhorse. O'Sullivan on the ball. One of the relative newcomers to this Irish team, Connor O'Sullivan, and struggles a good couple of metres back in field for McDonald, and all of a sudden it's just opened up, and that is where the extra man overlap finally works out for Ireland. They worked it well to create the space up the middle for Matthew McDonald.
Ireland just taking their time here. McDonald floors it to add some points to the board. That is exactly how you take advantage of the numerical advantage. There has to be a hole. It's just a matter of whether or not you can find it. Ball sits up nicely, strides away. It's the best feeling when you know you're away.
I'll take your word for it. 7 plays 7. Good strike back for Ireland, making the most of that extra player they had. So Thatsuk back out there now. Argentina restored to the full complement. There it is, a try. Well, he was in the sin bin. Moneta brings down the kickoff. And Argentina get back into their work with Gonzalez. And Alvarez pressing, and that's a great pass wide for Santiago Mare. That quick recycling. Oh, there's a hole, there's some space there for Moneta to do one of his magic tricks. Couldn't quite get the second boot on it. And McDonald was sweeping back to win it back, and it'll be a penalty against Ireland.
What about the work rate from Moneta? Able to nudge it through. Didn't get any pay for it. But he's one of the first arriving players to the ruck to force an error, giving Argentina a solid position to attack from.
I'm here, and I'm watching, okay? You keep here. Crouch!
Gaston Rivol sitting this one out.
Crouch!
For Argentina.
Bind!
103rd World
Sit!
Series tournament.
Hold! Say hookah.
Still sitting on 999 points. This man's not, though. Chip ahead. Oh, no, Moneta's hit the ground. Wondering if he got sniped from behind there. There must have been a trip. He just completely lost his footing, so definitely worth checking.
Thank you.
So it means a 14-7 advantage for Argentina. There's Joaquin Pellandini. This was one a little lower, and Argentina just allow McDonald to bring it down, and then he's monstered by Mare. McNulty having to work overtime to protect that ball, which eventually he does for Mark Roach. Ireland now forced to play with 6.
Stay back.
Sullivan working in the middle. Pretty hard to get through Luciano Gonzalez. Not many do.
Clear release.
But they've got a penalty.
Clear release. On the right arm.
This will certainly work into Ireland's hands, just getting a little bit of room to breathe. They're already working with one man down.
Roach
Go backwards. Sorry.
is going to apologise to everyone and get his team to half-time with a 7-point deficit. It's Argentina leading 14-7 at the break. States back inside the arena. It's Argentina leading 14-7. At the moment, Ireland have got a bonus point, and that will be vitally important to them. They'd still go through as a second-place team, but if Argentina start to pull away, there could be trouble. At the moment, Argentina odds on to finish top of Pool A. And they've got a penalty now, just physical and rugged.
Yeah, Argentina, they really do show us exactly why they're so competitive. Brutal in attack, but even more relentless in defense.
Yeah.
Look at that, straight over the ball. So clinical when they get the turnover.
Your mark here.
So here's the live quarter-final draw in the men's competition as it stands. If things were to stay this way, USA, France, Argentina, New Zealand, Fiji Island and Aussie, Great Britain. Still some scenarios to play out here, not the least Argentina piling back onto attack. Ithro with the little pop ball over the top. It's Argentina. Brilliant! Oh, no, it's not! Agustin Fraha makes a liar of us all.
So, scrum 5.
The big stretch from this young player couldn't quite get there. Great work, O'Sullivan.
That is a huge defensive effort there from Ireland. He looked like he was a sure thing. But Sullivan using every limb in his body to prevent that. And he gets great pay from it.
The mark is here. The mark is here.
Well, that's a lucky old foot that's got itself in the road.
Seen a lot of feet happen throughout this match.
Bind!
A little one-handed offload from Ithro.
Hold!
Ireland get out of jail, so maintaining that bonus point for now.
Okay,
I'd love to get right back into this and give themselves a chance to finish top of the group, and they might just do that. O'Sullivan had the try saver at one end and now peels off 30-odd metres. This is better from Ireland, and now hacking it ahead. Gavin Mullen chases flying everywhere, sweeping across. There's advantage a long way back. Referee's blown up here.
Time off.
And the assistant referee on the side's got something. Let's have a listen.
At the last ruck, number 4 green removed the player by the neck with a neck roll.
Okay, in that ruck.
And that ruck.
Number 4.
Number 4 green removed the player from the ruck.
Okay, your recommendation is yellow card?
Yellow card.
Okay. Number 4, green.
Mark Roach is the man
Can you
being
give me
called
one?
out here for a neck roll
Number
at the
4,
ruck.
green. Do some neck roll and move by the neck. See yellow card. Thank you.
Great spot. The eagle eyes in the truck. And the eagle eyes of the assistant referee. Mark Roach goes to the sin bin. And Ireland from attack now find themselves 5 metres from their own
Neck
line.
roll. A scrum.
And Argies are this far from their own line. They're hard to stop. Discipline and yellow cards have really become the Achilles heel of this Irish side.
We've got Kennedy and Conroy out there now, but they're going to have to defend first and foremost. And they're going to have to defend 6 on 7 as Tobias Wade. And they've got advantage. He's got a big blind side to work with that shutdown quickly, but the ball back in field again to Alvarez in support.
Standout puncher.
Who's hurt himself in the process. There's a whole lot to check here.
Just looking at the grounding of this, where he stays in the field of play. Oh! That looks play on to me.
Is he somehow kept us out? How's this one?
Thank you.
That is insane athleticism to be able to keep the ball in play. He was flying. And then to now the offload and for it to find the hands of Alvarez. You can't make that stuff up.
Well, it's come at a cost, though, because Santi Alvarez has stayed down, clutching that right arm, that right shoulder, as he banged that ball down, which came off the pass from this man, Tobias Wade. Oh, great kick as well, of Argentina.
Just have a look at this. He has 2 defenders on him. He's basically falling and manages to get an accurate offload off.
Time off, please. Subs coming.
Oh, Alvarez is going to most definitely, he's up at least.
Okay.
Yeah, is going to head to the
Time
side.
up on.
And, oh gosh, it's always a worry. Even the coaches headed over to check it out. So this changes the quarterfinals. And what it would mean is these 2 teams would have another go at each other, round 2, perhaps. And what it means also is that there's no sign of New Zealand in that quarterfinal lineup. They still have got a match to play, though. That puts Spain in. Tell you what, you got to keep alert. There's a whole lot going on at HSBC 7's Los Angeles. Ireland, McDonald is hit by Iskro. Kennedy clears away for McNulty. They've still got a player in the sin bin. Conroy tries to just burrow his way through. Flaha and Schultz. Counter ruck is powerful from Las Pumas. It's good, says the referee, and then Kennedy's caught offside. All going Argentina's way.
Hasn't that been the tell for them throughout this tournament? Ireland, you can see they're desperate, but giving away some penalties that is just piggybacking Argentinians up into their own attacking 22.
Tap and go from Argentina, looking to really hammer home this advantage. The switch for Iskro, short ball across for Vetterfeld, and now Schultz up the middle. Iskro will pluck it away, goes himself for Fraga, and now Iskro again looking to find Graziano on the switch. Oh, it's brilliantly manipulated again. They are too good at the moment. It's Matteo Graziano.
Brilliant finish there from 22-year-old Graziano. Just look at the switch play here, the timing of it, the anticipation to just run in space. Ezra had such a huge hand to play in that, but just showing his experience to create space to put their strike players in. Oh, Argentinians have so much class and flair, and you can see it come to the fore here.
Oh, conversion hits the post.
Come off.
It's not needed.
What do you say,
26-7, and now this is the quarterfinal draw. This puts
Okay,
Ireland
thank you.
out. This stage, there's still a round of games to come in the other pool. So it's going to be points difference. That's that factor at the moment, because this is starting to blow out on Ireland, and they've still got 90 seconds to play. That is why it is an utter roller coaster in this competition. It's a clever kickoff from Argentina just to bury Ireland deep down in their own territory. Well, that ball, the bounce was kind for Ireland. And it's able to set away through Shane Mullins.
Take it now!
Mullen. Standing in front of his own post. McDonald shifts it along for Conroy, and now Kennedy. Terry Kennedy. Hasn't seen a lot go his way in this one. Starting off the bench. Billy Dardis out there for the Irish too. Once again, Mullins, no way through Escrow. It's just this wave of a white and blue wall. Argentina sweeping side to side, matching everything Ireland throw at them. No way Conroy's getting out of that one either. Now maybe a little bit of space that shuts down just as quickly. They get a penalty, that'll help.
First.
Seconds, they really need a try here, do Ireland. Even though the game is gone, they may still have a slim quarter-final hope. And when you need a try from the Irish team, who are you going to call? You're going to call TK. And Terry Kennedy is going to go in and grab a much-needed 5-pointer for Ireland.
Terry Kennedy, ever present for his team. That ball sits up nicely for him there on the right edge. Argentinian player shoots out of the line. Vails that space on that right edge. Just calm and cool and add some much needed points for Ireland.
It may still not be enough. They're going to have to wait and see, but it's given them a chance for Ireland. The conversion in front, the extra 2 will be important as well for Billy Dardis. But it is all Argentina. They go through top of the group. It's Argentina 26, Ireland 14.